Five of Cups. So this Five of Cups is all about being, you know, not wanting to be around people, you know, not being able to face the world. Could be feeling grief and regret about something. Could be feeling ashamed, embarrassed for something that you did. You could have did something wrong with this Five of Cups. Or somebody is in regret for doing you wrong. You have to take it where it resonates. This could be you or this could be someone else's energy. This is just overall energy. Could be in regret because you were a person that, you know, really don't believe in God. Or someone around you could be in regret because they didn't believe in God. Or they didn't believe you. Four of Cups. So this person is, you know, somebody that's very insecure. They're unhappy about whatever choices that they made. You could be in regret for rejecting God. You're feeling like you were rejected. Four of Cups. Nine of Wands. Something happened over and over again. Nine of Wands. And you were, you know, feeling abandoned, feeling left alone. It's like you've been in this never-ending cycle, experiencing lots of trauma, traumatic events throughout your life. And it's like you've been going through the same thing, getting the same results. Nine of Wands over and over again. Just in the same cycle. Going through different phases, but getting the same results. Four of Swords is here. Four of Swords is all about being in isolation and in solitude, getting enlightened, healing from traumatic events. So you could, you know, be in isolation and in solitude, reevaluating your life, rehabilitating. You're not even around people because you don't want to face the world. Five of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. You could want to give someone something or they want to give you something like a gift. Ace of Pentacles. This is like being gifted something. It's also about starting new ventures in life. You could have isolated yourself from someone and you know, you were rehabilitating, cleansing, reevaluating your life, getting your life, you know, on track. Cleansing from whatever trauma that you had, you know, endured in your life. And you realized once you were in isolation and in solitude, you were being gifted abundance. God was gifting you from the sky. Yeah, the Hierophant is on the bottom of the deck. This is overall your energy, Taurus. You're someone that's like a, you know, spiritual advisor. Somebody that's very loyal and committed. And it's like God stepped in and balanced this situation out for whatever you have went through. Whatever cycle that you were in over and over and over again. Three of Wands is here. So you could stand up and make a final decision of what you want out of life. You know, no longer not being able to make a proper decision for yourself. That's why you had to be in isolation and in solitude, reevaluating your life, cleansing from whatever you had went through. Getting up, you know, getting out of this or realizing why were you at this Five of Cups in regret, not believing in God, feeling grief, not wanting to be around people. unhappy about whatever choices that you had made. Yeah, you were feeling like you were being rejected. You were insecure, feeling, insecure, like you were just in this never-ending cycle over and over again, getting the same results. Yeah, you were feeling stuck, 8 of Swords, in life. You had to realize that you were binded and blinded for whatever you had did wrong. And you needed to reevaluate whatever, your wrongdoings were. Whatever misunderstanding that you had about life that took you on this same 9 of Wands never-ending cycle. Yeah, the world is here. You need to be completing out a karmic cycle so you can walk into a whole new cycle, the world, and have changes coming in for you. Breaking generational curses up off of you that you never knew. Yeah, 6 of Wands is here. You're someone that's, very successful, having victory. You attract a lot of attention. Someone that will be very successful when you, cleanse out this cycle or complete this cycle. This could be past, present, or near future. This doesn't have to be, right now. This is like timeless. 8 of Cups in a reverse. So it's like either you didn't want someone to walk away from a toxic situation, or someone did not want you to walk away, 8 of Cups in a reverse, from toxic situation. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is here. You have good luck, good fortune. You didn't want this person to walk. This person did not want you to walk away from a confused mindset. Had you feeling stuck, 8 of Swords. Binded and blinded to whatever debts that they owe that wasn't even yours. And it's like you have a destiny and a purpose here on earth. The Wheel of Fortune is here. And that's why God had to step in with this Hierophant to pull you up out of that. So you were able to make a final decision, 3 of Wands, and know what you want out of life and walk into this whole new cycle. The world is here. And you had to realize, you started realizing God started gifting you Ace of Pentacles. As you were in isolation and in solitude, laying situations to rest, healing, cleansing, reevaluating your life, having victory at the 6 of Wands. No longer stuck and binded. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody was very codependent to you. Codependent to your energy. This person was somebody that was codependent to the devil, addictions, and worse. They did not want you to, they wanted you to be codependent to them. They didn't want you to branch off and stand on your own 2 feet. They didn't want you to be this single, sufficient, abundant boss. They didn't want you to use your own intuition. They didn't want you to stand out and just mind your business so you can have something of your own and not have to sit back and be codependent and look for somebody else to lean on. Yeah, you have your own 10 of Pentacles. Generational wealth and a legacy that you're supposed to create. You have ancestors that want to gift you, want to help you create this generational wealth. For the next 10 generations to come. Creating a wealthy family life for yourself. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. You were no longer at the 2 of Pentacles trying to feel the need to take care of this person's business. balance this person's business out. It's in the reverse. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. You are no longer getting ready to be sitting back, struggling between thoughts and finances, trying to figure this out. For everybody else, you were always committed, this Hierophant energy. Standing up, taking care of everybody else. Balancing stuff out for everybody else. But what about yourself? That's why God had to step in on this situation so you could make a decision at the Three of Wands to know what you want out of life. Because could nobody make it for you? You in control of the life you lead. You just had to get out of this Eight of Swords feeling stuck in a self-made prison. Eight of Pentacles, and start working on yourself. You could have started working on a new business. Or you were just overall working on yourself. You could have threw yourself in work. But you needed, to be by yourself so you could work on yourself. Ten of Swords is here. It's like as soon as you got by yourself wanting to work on yourself, here comes this Ten of Swords. Somebody betrayed you. Wanted you pent down for harsh, painful endings. For you choosing you. And it was multiple people that they, riled up with. Or got riled up to backstab you. And you were committed to these people, loyal to these people. Always balancing stuff out for these people. But as the Two of Pentacles was in the reverse, you couldn't keep balancing out stuff for these people that were codependent to you. To your energy. Didn't want you to walk away from toxicity. Didn't want you to have victory. But you're coming out being successful. Six of Wands, having victory. Breaking generational curses. Walking into a whole new world. Walking into a Ten of Pentacles. After being betrayed, Ten of Swords. So it's like whoever did this to you, they're experiencing that Ten of Swords tenfold. It's only coming back on them. And they're stuck in a never-ending cycle. As you had to complete a cycle. And broke a generational curse. King of Swords in the reverse. Somebody didn't want the truth to come out. Somebody was jealous, envious, bitter. Somebody that does not use their brain in a positive way. They didn't want to get exposed for something and they didn't want the truth to come out and they did not want justice to be served. Somebody that's very disloyal, dishonest. They just walk around lying for no reason. They didn't want people to know that you were speaking the truth. They didn't want people to know that you were somebody that was very intelligent. Yeah, the Hermit card is here. This could be somebody that was investigating something. And they lied on you. They did something to you and they were in regret. So it's like, once this investigator came to you, or came, once it was questioned, yeah, you ghosted these people. They did something to you and you left them alone. They could have, you could have went to the police station and they didn't want this, whoever this investigator, to know that you were telling the truth. But this person never stopped investigating. Hermit mode is here. Hermit card. This person went within to investigate because they figured somebody was not telling the truth. And they found out that whoever this person is that was speaking the truth, they were betrayed. Ten of Swords. They were backstabbed by multiple people. Yes, could have been about some kids. Ace of Wands. All because you chose to start a new beginning, start your business. And not sitting back trying to balance stuff out for everybody else. You chose you and your kids. Yeah, and you spoke the truth. Queen of Swords. You spoke the truth about these people or this person to this investigator. You're somebody that's very honest, very loyal. You speak the truth. You like balance, justice to be served. And you cut out things that no longer serve purpose in your life. So you cut out whoever these people are that were toxic, that did not want you to walk away. didn't want you to be seen as somebody that was, you know, independent, could stand on your own 2 feet. Somebody that was very stable. So it's like if you took care of these people and they did something to you and you went and turned them in, they flipped the script and made it seem like they took care of you. And it was just stuff that was not true. And that's why this investigator had to go within to investigate. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. They didn't want you to be stingy with time, money, and energy. They did not want you to hold back from them. And that's why they did, you know, whatever they did to you. They're sitting back at the 5 of Cups in regret for not believing in God. Tripping over cups and playing with stuff they know nothing about. They don't even want to face anybody, let alone they can't even face you. They're at the 4 of Cups feeling rejected, unhappy about whatever choices they made to go against you. This could have been somebody that abandoned you as a child, like a mother or a father. Somebody you was always committed to even after they left you alone and abandoned you. But still wanted you to be codependent to their energy. When they have never gave anything to you. This person is somebody that's very codependent to the devil, addictions, and worse. And you were no longer, you know, about to sit back and try to balance stuff out for this person. As they sat back at the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Wanted you to do everything for them. But you started to work on yourself. 8 of Pentacles. Work on your business or whatever you were throwing yourself in. Because you made a decision. You know what you want out of life. You wanted your 10 of Pentacles. You wanted your Wheel of Fortune. You wanted to know your destiny and your purpose here on earth. And they thought they'd slip you at this 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. But it did not work because you're sitting in this 10 of Pentacles, creating generational wealth for 10 generations to go. Yeah, the devil. This person is somebody that's very toxic, binded to bad habits, binded to obsessions, addictions. This person is binded to a lot of bad karmic debt. And it's like as long as you stayed around this person, you were at the 9 of Wands, being battered and bruised, feeling left alone, just in a never-ending cycle. Binded to their bad karmic debt. And that's why they didn't want you to walk away, 8 of Cups in the reverse, from their toxicity. Yeah, 8 of Wands is here. You expose this person quick. 8 of Wands. This person could be trying to contact you, send you some type of message. Or want to send you some type of message, but you exposed this person. You could have exposed this person to them. Or they were doing something, you know, over the internet. Yeah, they were at the 5 of Swords, jealous, envious. Whatever you were doing over the internet, you could have had your business over the internet. You know, as you started your, you know, working on yourself, working on your, you know, new business, they were jealous of that. They were envious of that. They were hating on that. And they were, you know, wanting to win at all costs to try to sabotage you because they're mentally and physically and spiritually unstable. But they didn't want other people to know. King of Swords in the reverse. They didn't want people to know that they were disloyal to you. They didn't want people to know that you were only committed to them. And they weren't committed to you. The plan was to keep you in this never-ending cycle, feeling left alone and abandoned, as they had been doing you for so long. This could have been, as I said, this could have been a mother, a father, somebody that was very close to you that did this to you. And now they're sitting back in regret. They thought they would slip you in the reverse with lies and slander. As you're sitting in this Wheel of Fortune, in this 10 of Pentacles, it did not work. You completed a cycle with this person that was a karmic in your life and you didn't know. Yeah, 5 of Wands. They wanted to have drama, chaos, and havoc in your life for no reason. They sent this 5 of Wands energy to you and they didn't care. They didn't want people to see them for who they are, somebody that's mentally unstable, somebody that's toxic. This person wanted to be you secretly, but they did not want other people to know. Yeah, Nine of Swords. This person is somebody that cannot sleep at night. They're at the dark night of the soul, slander, gossip, sleepless nights, and they're getting exposed for everything that they had done did to you that they didn't want to get exposed for. And that's why they're sitting back at the Five of Cups in regret, unhappy about whatever choices that, they made against you as you were a child. Could have did this to your kids. Yeah, this person could have been somebody that you knew your whole life and they did it to you. Whatever they did to you, they, tried to do the same thing to your kids. And it's like they didn't want you to walk away after you spoke the truth about something. They didn't want this truth to come out. But somebody was, investigating this whole thing and they didn't know. They're experiencing sleepless nights. They could be sitting back being haunted for whatever they did to you. For trying to send conflict to you. For you making a decision to choose you, finally, as you hadn't been in this never-ending cycle, being battered and bruised over and over again. Yeah, Two of Swords is here. They wanted to blind people from the truth. This person wanted to, blind the justice system. Two of Swords. This is all about justice. Somebody trying to blind the justice system so justice would not be served. So as you went and spoke the truth to whoever this person is, this King of Swords, they didn't want the truth to come out, so they didn't tell this person the truth. They wanted this person to think that you were someone that was lying. So they thought they would blind other people so they wouldn't be able to see clearly around you. All because you spoke the truth. Now this person was at the Seven of Swords being sneaky and deceptive behind the scenes. Lying, sneaking, cheating, thought they were smarter than you. Yeah, you're somebody that's a Queen of Cups. Very loving, caring. You take care of your kids. Very emotionally mature, emotionally balanced, very giving. You have empathy for people. And this person played on that. They thought that you were somebody that was just this, loving, caring person and you would never speak the truth. You would just be, used. They took your kindness for weakness. But something in your intuition, Queen of Cups, told you to go to the police station or go to somebody for help for whatever this person had done did to you. They had done abandoned you and battered and bruised you. Did stuff to you, did stuff to your kids. Could have been to you or your kids. It was about some kids. And they didn't want the truth to get out. And they're sitting back in deep regret. Five of Cups. They're unhappy about whatever choices they made to try to have you stuck at the Eight of Swords. Wrapped up in some type of situation with debts that they owe to the devil. Debts that was not yours. All because you chose to make a decision to complete a cycle with this person. And walk into your wheel of fortune. Whatever they tried to do to you, it did not work. God started gifting you. You came out on top, Six of Wands, having victory, very successful. You're walking in your destiny, your purpose. You're sitting in this Ten of Pentacles, building a legacy. And now they can't walk away, Eight of Cups, from whatever they had done did to you. Now people look at them as people that's bitter, hateful, jealous, envious, mad for not telling the truth. They didn't want the truth to get out, and that's why they sat back and did all of this to you, trying to make you look bad, but it did not work. You still came out on top. Everything that they wanted you to be seen as, they're being seen. People are looking at them like that tenfold. As they're at the dark night of the soul, slander, gossip, sleepless nights, and getting exposed for everything they did in the dark to you tenfold.